Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4. Hey, man.
Nick, welcome back, my friend, to the factory.
Thank you so much.
I've been working, man, between streams on a few things.
I can see.
Yeah, so last time, Nick, we set up all of these refineries here to produce plastic for our computer-making system. The trouble that we ran into right at the end of the last stream is that our refineries stopped making plastic because they were backing up on polymer resin, I think it is?
Yes.
Or they were backing up on, heavy oil residue is what they're backing up on.
Yeah, the purple garbage. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so what I've done between streams, Nick, is I've once again added a pipe line to this that goes all the way around, and I've actually connected these back up, Nick, to the old refineries downstairs that were processing the polymer, the oil before. So down here, these are all still processing the same thing. I think for now, given that we didn't really add, given that we're backed up on rubber, so we're not actively making any heavy oil from rubber, and given that we didn't really add too many more refineries for plastic on top of the ones we already had, it turns out that 3 refineries can turn all of our heavy oil into petroleum coke, and that petroleum coke is, as always, being sent over into the old awesome sink.
Awesome. Isaac, awesome. So the first question is, how many computers do we have? Let me have a look.
You're going to be very happy, Nick, with the number of computers that we have.
We have, what is that, 100, 200, 300, 400, 441 computers.
Oh, nice.
Isaac, that is bloody beautiful, man. Is that enough to put all the things we want to put into the space elevator?
Maybe. So before we do that, Nick, I have done a few other things. First things first, speaking of the space elevator, you may notice here, Nick, that there's a new hypertube in this elevator area here that goes up.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We've got actual floors now.
Yeah, I've moved the space elevator up to its own floor as opposed to being like an appendage of the last floor, right? Because it looked a little janky and was causing a few issues on it. I'm gonna die.
Nice. This is very good.
Yeah. Also, if you head back down that hypertube, I have added 2 more hypertubes actually. I've been kind of adding them around the base here. If you go down, this one was already here, but there's a new one next to that right here.
Oh, okay.
This one's a little janky if you pop on through there.
Oh, yeah, it curves in on itself. This is like taking the escalator system, man.
Yeah, so you have to crouch when you get here.
Ah, right, okay.
And then, oh no, I mean, I think because we both come, Nick, it's kind of, we've got, okay, I mean, I guess this one was nice while it lasted, but this one takes you to concrete.
Right.
So right below you is concrete here. So if you need concrete, here it is. And then you can just pop back in again. I think if you go one at a time, we shouldn't have that collision issue. Sure,
yeah. I guess that's probably going to be like one of the only times we'll do that together.
Yeah.
So.
And then the last hypertube that I added, Nick, if you go all the way up, not all the way up, if you go up to, whoops, I forget that you can actually turn around midway through the hypertube.
Can.
But yeah, if you go to this floor and then come over here, I've also added a tube right at the edge of the building, because we do spend quite a bit of time down by this train area.
Okay, so that goes. No.
Okay, see, there's a.
I got flung off a conveyor belt, Isaac, on my route to the hypertube. This is so tragic as well, because I'm right at the bottom of the hypertube that I was meant to get into.
This is why we have the hypertube.
That is exactly why we have the hypertube. I've just demoed it, Isaac. That was my intention.
So you don't have to make that jump.
Exactly.
Now, this area, Nick, is actually one that needs work, right?
Right.
Because we kind of came to the realization at the end of the last stream that if we are going to sort out this steel pipe, steel beam problem that we're having, we're going to have to add another cargo station, another freight platform, another freight train to our pre-existing locomotive, right? Because right now, whilst we do have a ton of encased industrial beams, they're not getting sent up because we've backed up, and actually we've even filled this buffer with steel pipes, right?
Right. Okay. So yeah. So we've already hit the buffer.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's not even barely been any time at all. So.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna have to add another freight station to that. I think that is gonna mean we're gonna have to move the track itself, because this is already quite a tight squeeze. I think though that if we kind of bend the rail track around this miner, like if we go right around the miner, we should be able to squeeze in another freight platform.
Yeah, I think so. That should be fine.
And now that we have so many computers, Nick, I feel like we can really begin to expand our train network, right? Like our infrastructure of trains.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because like it's no objective. How many things is it per station? It's like what, 5-10 computers?
It's so it's 8 computers per station,
Yeah.
2 per freight platform, and then 5 per electric locomotive.
Right. So
So
immediately,
it's one of those things where previously that was like a lot of computers, like an undesirable number that we had to make, right? Whereas now,
exactly, it takes forever.
it's not a problem, man.
Not a problem at all, man. That's very good. Okay, excellent. So, while you do that, Isaac, I'm going to start having a look at like the construction of the items required for the tier 7 and 8 of the space elevator.
Okay, I think you might be jumping the gun a little bit potentially. The only reason I say that, yeah, like I was looking at our current infrastructure as well. Like, we do currently have problems with like the heavy modular frame that we're making. To make the heavy modular frame, you obviously need regular modular frame, right? And while we are producing modular frame, we're producing 2 per minute, and you need 10 per minute to make the heavy modular frame. So we're actively bottlenecked there.
Right.
And obviously that bottleneck comes from just like a lack of raw iron. What I was going to suggest, Nick, now that we can expand our infrastructure in terms of locomotives, is that we could actually start like expanding out, looking for iron that's not like here, and like just training back like metric tons of iron.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Setting up like a much larger train network that brings iron from across the globe back to here.
Back to the ends. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do it. Freaking. So how many? I'm looking at this.
Oh yeah, the space elevator.
Space elevator. So, yeah, I'm just looking at the modular engines. I mean, obviously we need 2,500 modular frames. That's like the immediate, or 1,250 modular frames, which is
heavy or regular.
Regular.
Oh, yeah, that's the trouble. That's what we're missing out on.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's the normal ones which require just. Is it just iron? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, reinforced plates and iron rods, or reinforced plates and screws, depending on which recipe you go for. So I'm assuming that's where we're gonna need the iron, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Like I said, we're not producing anywhere near enough modular frames right now. So if we need, even more of them for that, like I think we're definitely gonna want to increase our production.
Yeah. We need 1,250. That's the magic number.
Right.
Which I mean, we don't have.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming we don't have anyway.
Modular frames.
Yeah, regular modular
we
frames.
have like, that's the thing, we have like 0.
Right.
Because we're actively using them at 8 times or 4 times the speed that we're producing them, right?
Yeah.
So, we don't have really any of them, unfortunately.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
That's the whole situ. All right.
Exactly. So, I think I'm pretty much good to go here. I did have to move, like, unfortunately, we had a bunch of personal storage crates that were holding all the steel next to them, like, in the way, but I've moved those out of the way. So, I think right now, I should be able to add the second freight platform, potentially. Oh no, I need a few more heavy modular frames. The thing is, like, comparatively, we have significantly fewer heavy modular frames than we do computers, and the reason for that is that we're overproducing all the resources required for computers, and we're underproducing the stuff for heavy modular frames, not to mention the fact that, of course, we also are not making heavy modular frames because the industrial beams are not getting sent up, and, it's a whole problem, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I actually have a few of those on.
Oh, there was some in the thing. It's fine. I've got some.
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
nice.
We don't have that many of them, unfortunately, relative to how many we should have.
So then, I guess the next question is, where's our nearest iron?
If you scan, you should find it, man.
I'm having a look. Yeah. 201 south. Are we drawing iron from here?
There is this iron that there's 2 here that you've run past, which you might have scanned maybe, but
that might be it. Wait, let me try that again. Something weird happened then. Okay, 110 meters that way.
There we go. Okay. I believe in you, man.
Yeah, so there's some iron that's like, I'm assuming it is under me, but it says it's 100 meters away because it's like it's drastically changing direction.
It's quite possible there is an iron patch directly underneath you, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like ignore that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow the next nearest one.
Real quick, if you come back, you're the rail master.
Yeah.
If you want to connect this rail up, if you want to figure that out.
Right, sure. So I'm swinging it round here.
Yeah. While you do that, I'm gonna go build the freight platform on the other side as well, because I've built the extra freight platform. I've put the extra freight car in. We need to go and kind of fix things on the other side as well. I also, by the way, real quick before I leave, I have added one more thing that I did do between streams. I did add another awesome sink over by our fuel generators, because the refineries making fuel do also have a byproduct, and that byproduct is polymer resin.
Right. Okay.
That's like blue stuff that we could have used to make plastic if you combine it with water, but we didn't do that because we didn't want to pipe the water over. And so between streams, we did actually lose power for a bit because the refineries making fuel stopped making fuel, and of course at that point we lose like 1,000 megawatts of power production, and everything shuts down. So I have added a new awesome sink that has been like sucking up all of the like excess polymer resin that we're producing, and in fact, like, we do have 7 fix-it coupons ready to claim.
Ooh.
That's just in this sink. I think actually in the sink in the base we might have even a few more fix-it coupons. So I mean,
that's very interesting. Are we gonna spend some cash, Isaac?
I think we can.
We're gonna spend some cash money.
I think we can.
I want to.
I don't know what we're gonna buy.
I really want the Cybertruck.
I don't know why you do, because we don't drive anywhere.
It's just for the flex, man. Like, have you seen it? Holy crap!
How expensive is it?
I have no idea.
I'll go take a look. You keep on that.
I'm curving, Isaac.
Nice. Okay. Oh, there's no.
I'm curving.
Oofed. Okay. Do we have any coupons like lying around? Do you have any by any chance?
Do I have any on me? Let me have a look.
I feel like we should have a couple left over, but I have no idea where they might be.
Yeah, I remember seeing some. Are there any in the hub storage, like the crate?
Ooh, I'll go take a look, because that seems like a possible location for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, just that's my initial guess.
Oh no, we do have. Oh man, so we do have 7 heat sinks in here.
Oh yeah,
as well as almost 200 versatile framework in this storage as well. In fact, you mentioned versatile framework, Nick, because that's needed for the next tier, right? I think we have a ton of versatile framework, because I'm actually fairly certain that we were making these previously.
Yes, we were, for the previous space elevator unlocks.
Yeah, for the previous owners, we were making these. Let me go check. I think there might be like a rogue chest or like a rogue storage crate somewhere on the 2nd level that has just like a ton. Oh, you've run this rail right through the hypertube entrance.
Oh, have I? Oh crap!
It's fine. It still works.
Ooh. All right, nice. That'll do.
It's just a little awkward. Yeah, I feel like maybe the floor beneath this, maybe, but I feel like we definitely were making them, and I feel like we should have a big old backlog of them. I remember having so many. Nick.
All right, here we go. How many do we have, man?
I'm not quite sure, but if you come on over, I don't know whereabouts you are.
I'm looking. Oh my god, Isaac, that is insane. That's quite a lot. So I've come up to the space elevator. So we need 2,500 versatile framework. And it looks like we've got
like 1,500.
Wow.
Yeah. So not enough.
So it's not enough, but it's actually like significantly more than we initially thought.
Yeah, we also have quite a bit of we got some automated wiring. I think that's used for one of the crafts. We also have quite a lot of smart plating as well that we made.
Perfect. So
previously.
Smart plating is required for the modular engines.
Yes.
So we need 1,000 smart plating in total, and the automated wiring is required for the adaptive control units, and we need 750. I want to say it's 15 times 50, which I believe is 750. So I think we're pretty far in.
Okay, I'm dumping all this in, man. There we go. So I put 650 in.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Okay. This. All right. Okay. This might be doable. So
I think so too.
We're automating the production of motors. We're also automating the production of rubber. What we're not automating right now is the production of smart plating, but that could be fixed. As for the adaptive control units, we're automating computers, we're automating heavy modular frame, we're trying to fix that. We're not automating the production of whatever that item I just said is, the leftmost one, like the wiring?
Automated wiring.
That's the one.
Thing?
And we don't have enough excess chips to divert away, although we could temporarily divert chip production to adaptive control units, away from computers temporarily.
Yes, because we have the amount of computers required.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's fine. We don't need an excess right now.
Bingo. Again, though, we need to fix things, man. Because again, we're not actively making the heavy modular frame because of our steel problems. So we need to fix the steel problems. Then they'll come back online. But then when they come back online, then we're going to have even fewer modular frames because those modular frames are going to be used to make the heavy modular frame. So we actually need to actively produce more modular frames, which
Exactly.
They all want to problems. But we can make this work. I think
we'll figure it out, man.
We'll figure it out.
So
we'll figure it out.
Well, exactly. So my next question was, did we have enough of the smart plating in that cache?
Oh, how much do we need?
I believe it was 1,500?
Like an actual smart plating or
1,000 smart, yeah. Let me go and have a look again.
Oh, hold on. You go back to doing the train thing. Because we need 500 modular engines, so yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, we've got 1,000.
Perfect. So that's fine.
Yes.
And then we need 750 automated wiring.
Yes.
Do we have?
We got 150.
That in the cache?
No.
Okay, so that's definitely needs to be manufactured.
Indeed.
Okay, cool.
Indeed. All right, I'm headed out, Nick. Outbound to the steel area.
All right, cool.
Is this? Are you done? Is the train hooked up?
Yeah. We are tracked.
Okay,
Isaac.
That's good.
So I'm assuming this will work.
Okay, could you reconfigure the outputs so that right now, obviously, the outputs go to a merger or a splitter? Sorry, like a smart splitter. Could you get rid of the smart splitter?
Yes.
Maybe get rid of that storage crate, maybe if we can, and you might have to make some more, like smaller chests.
We just want these to individually go to where beams need to go and where pipes need to go, right?
Yeah, so one pipe coming out of one freight station, one pipe coming out of the other freight station, right? That's all we need. Okay, I think this is actually going to be an easier setup than I thought it was going to be. I hope. Don't forget to also move all of the steel pipes out of the side that's now holding beams.
Yes.
Like there will still be some pipes in the beam.
In the frontmost.
Exactly, yeah. Though the back one should be empty.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. I see all these pipes. I see the pipe and beam mix.
Yeah. This is this is not some kind of pick and mix, Nick. We don't want...
No. We don't want any kind of cross-contamination.
They don't mix. Exactly, man.
There's no option here. Okay, so that means we are on the same page because pipes are meant to be removed.
Exactly.
This one that's pre-existing is now meant just for beams.
Pipes are meant to be removed.
Pipes are meant to be removed.
Okay, I'll do the same here because there are also pipes like in the actual train.
Yeah,
like
ready to go out.
Yeah. Jeez.
We need to like flush the system.
Exactly. Okay, but I think, Nick, I'm just emptying out this now, but as soon as this is empty, I think we're good to go. I think we've fully flushed, and I think we're good to go.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's going to be like more pipes than what I need. So I'm just going to delete pipes. Here we go. Let me do this.
All right. Nick, I am coming back. Yes.
Okay, excellent.
I'm going to re-engage the automated mode on the old train.
Let me get rid of these pipes.
The curve the train takes is a little janky. The extra, like the new loop that I've added.
Oh, I see. Right. So conveyor Mark 4.
What is it you're doing?
I'm changing the outputs.
Oh,
Isaac,
I see.
The mix.
Okay, is it going to be changed by the time I arrive?
So they've been removed.
Okay.
They've just not been re-added.
That's fine then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just loading up the first batch, Nick, of this new world.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Currently
Here we
docking.
go. Just need to do that. Just need to do this.
Here we go. All right. I'm moving in. I think they mentioned the next update might have like some improvements to like train signaling and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like so you can get like multiple trains on the same like line. Like right now we kind of have to have different trains on different lines, right?
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure when I watched their like little update video a while back, they were like they were talking about adding like signaling and stuff, so you could really set up like a multi-train system.
Yeah, like initially, like how we wanted to set this up, I guess, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Exactly. All right, so last conveyor. Let's get a Mark III. Let's do... I need to just remove that. And then bring...
All right. I'm arriving, Nick.
Hello.
I say I'm arriving. The train is here. It's coming into the station.
Excellent.
Straight through the tube.
Let me make sure that this is going to unload.
I love the way I actually really like the way the train station looks with multiple freight platforms.
It's nice,
It
isn't
really
it?
starts to look like more of like a real train station.
Like actual, yeah, like freight system.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I like it. I want like a massive one, Nick.
Yeah,
That has
like
just all of it.
like as long as like the real one.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, like if we do set up if we set up like a mega iron production system elsewhere, we could like, we could like train back, and be like plates, rods, beams, like everything in like its own.
In one go.
Yeah, on Nick.
Oh, hello. What's happened here?
Pipes have come through on this side.
Pipes have come through on this side.
I'm gonna take them out.
yeah, take them out.
I don't think that's a me problem, but it could be a me problem.
So, those pipes were not there previously.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let me pick these up as well.
So, pipes are going into... Or pipes went into both,
Yes.
basically.
Which they shouldn't have done. I'm pretty sure I emptied out both the cart and the thing, but we'll see. I'll come back in a minute.
All right, nice. I keep accidentally getting sucked up by the hypertube down here.
Yeah, of course.
Coming back. Here we go. There we go. Nice.
At least it's pretty fast, right?
That's true, yeah. It doesn't take long to get back.
If nothing else.
All right, let me also, streamline this. This doesn't need to be like this, does it? No. Oh, no, wrong one.
What is he doing? Like what?
I'm just, this was unnecessarily curving.
Oh, right.
This was like the looping, so I'm just... There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just...
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm out steel beams, though.
Let me, I'll do it. No worries. Number 3.
I hit this, like, gap in the train floor. Right here, we had to make a gap. I don't know if you see this.
Oh, yeah. For the belt underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible, though. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
It could be better, man.
Okay, so this should
be worse.
working again.
Okay, sweet. Let's have a look when it comes in.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, but it should be here shortly.
Hopefully. Look, we don't have to worry about power right now either. Hello. Ooh.
Yeah, careful. It's coming pretty hot. The annoying thing is you can't check what's in the... Oh, no, yeah, so there's contamination.
Oh, right, there is contamination. All right.
Yeah, let me... No, turn off autopilot. Let me leave. No, I can't move. I'm trapped.
Oh, no.
Okay, there's going to be contamination. So I don't know if the contamination is... I think the contamination is pre-installed.
Right.
Like, I don't think it's a systemic problem, with the system. I think it's a problem that should subside once we clear out the freight cart.
I see. Okay. There's just still more... Ah, yes, I see the contamination. There's just still more crap in the freight cart.
Yeah, could you take those pipes out, man, and just move them anywhere else?
Yeah, I'm just... At this point, I'm getting rid of them, man, because we have so many pipes.
Oh, yeah,
it's
you're just
actually
deleting
insane.
Yeah, okay. I'll do the same, actually. It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it's just because God. Are we not even going to use the ones that we've got pre-existing at this point?
Oh yeah, I forgot there was like a
so
full like crate of them already, right?
There's many personal storage boxes behind this area that's just full of pipes.
Right, okay.
Yeah, there they are.
So the train's off again. That should come back, hopefully, now with just pipes in one and beams in the other. Yes.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we come on back up, Nick, if you head on up to through the hypertube, the trouble now, like I mentioned a minute ago, is that we don't make enough modular frames, right?
Yes.
If you pop on up here, you'll see that this line here, we do have modular frames, but if we come back, you'll see it ends here. And the only reason it ends here is because up until now, we've not been using them because we don't have steel beams. Now that steel beams are being made, this line is going to slowly disappear, right?
Okay.
Because over here, this recipe requires 10 modular frames per minute. And if you follow me back this way, if we follow this line all the way over to where it's produced, which is down on this lower level.
Mm-hmm. Let me follow you.
And then you just got to drop down here. Don't get sucked in. This one assembler is what's making our 2 modular frames per minute, right?
Right. So no excess.
Yeah.
Not even a dream of excess.
No, we're producing. We're operating at like 5 times less capacity than what we need, right?
Yeah.
We're making 2 per minute. We need 10 per minute just to break even. And of course, the problem here is that back here we need more iron plates, we need more iron rods, and we need more screws. We need more reinforced plates. We need more of like everything.
And there lies the issue.
There lies the iron problem. Yeah.
Got you.
Yes, I mean we are backing up on iron plates over here.
Oh yeah, we are. That is a very healthy amount, actually.
Yeah.
That might be enough to take us to the amount of modular frames we need.
But we need
to be honest.
That's a bad Nick. We've got to get out of this mentality.
I know.
Right?
I know. No, I know.
It's
That's not what we should be doing.
a terrible mentality, thinking that we can manually move those all up and then manually craft all of the items that we need. Right. The thing is, though, these are not actually going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So that was going to be my point is, can we hook this up?
Yes, I think we...
To modular frame production.
I think we can. So, how many do you produce? So one assembler makes 5 reinforced iron plates per minute, so 2 of them would make 10. The assembler making modular frames only requires 3 per minute. So in theory, if we combined the 2 assemblers making reinforced iron plates, we could then have 3 assemblers making modular frame. That's still only 6 per minute, not 10.
Yeah.
It's still not enough.
Now, there is an alternative recipe for modular frames, which instead requires screws, and that makes 5 per minute.
Right. Yes, but it also requires 7.5 modular reinforced plates.
Right.
So it requires more reinforced plates per minute. Like the number of reinforced plates doesn't change. It's just that instead of using rods, we use screws.
Yes.
I feel like, Nick, you're not going to like this, but I feel like this area needs a complete overhaul.
Yeah. No, I do get you, because this is legacy hardware.
This is us digging back into our network and finding that we got a couple of like Windows 95 systems still running, and it's like freaking Windows 11's around the corner, man. We gotta upgrade,
man. It's not gonna cut it.
It's not gonna work.
Although this is a military operation, Isaac, and the military still use Windows 95. So I mean, there's my argument.
So yeah, like right now, this whole bottom floor over here, we're making rotors. Even then, we're only making 4 rotors per minute, right? Over here with this assembler. And again, I think if I were to go and look up here, I imagine that's probably not enough. Like, it's not a problem because we are not actively using motors in the... Like, we're using the rotors to make motors, right? But we're not actively using the motors right now, so we don't notice the deficit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me go check that real quick. How many motors per minute does it actually need? Yeah, it needs 10 per minute. Oh, the fuse is broken. That's not good.
Interesting.
But yeah, the actual motor crafting needs 10 per minute. So if we ever needed to make something that requires motors, automatically we'd also run into the problem that we're not making enough rotors either, right? So I feel like I said, we need to repurpose that entire bottom floor. Real quick, let me see if I can't. Oh, power's back on?
I turned it off.
Oh, nice. Okay, let me...
We had a capacity drop. That's what... I'm looking at the graph.
Oh, yeah, we did have a capacity drop.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
It's back up.
It is back up.
Oddly. right?
It's very odd. I'm looking at the fuel things; they're all full up. But yeah, so I feel like, Nick, what we probably need to do a few things actually, because not only do we need to, like, I think we need more iron, right, coming in.
Yes.
Because right now I think we're using
yes.
all the iron that's coming in as efficiently as it can. I think we need to like, dedicate this area maybe to just making like either rotors or modular frames. Like one of those two. I also, in fairness though, I think what we probably really need to do is we probably need to move. Like the thing that's limiting us space-wise is that this row back here is like so massive, right? Like this row of base constructors. Yeah. So I think what we want to do, Nick, is we want to go and make like an iron hub somewhere else.
Right. Okay.
So I think we want to go and find more iron ore, take all that iron ore to one centralized location that's not here, like we've done with steel, process all of that iron ore into rods, plates, and I guess that's it. Maybe just rods and plates. Maybe screws, potentially.
Maybe screws.
We do have Screw City, but Screw City I think is already running at max capacity, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe rods, plates, and screws elsewhere, and then train in rods, plates, and screws on their own carts, right? On their own freight carts.
Yeah.
Then bring them into this lower floor. That gives us a ton of space on the lower floor because we could fit in loads of these assemblers, right?
Yes, because there's no rod or plate production involved.
Right now we can only fit in like 3 of these because half of the room is taken up by constructors. But if we move the constructors, if we outsource those to China, we can then begin, using this room and filling it with assemblers, right?
Exactly. Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
And that way also, if we ever need to up production, we can like expand the space at the factory elsewhere, right? To increase the capacity and whatnot, and bring stuff in. The factory elsewhere doesn't have to be that far away either. Like we can, we've got.
Well, we do have the whole back area, right?
Yeah, if we head on out.
That's kind of it's free space right now.
There's a lot of space that we've got actually. What about to you?
I'm just coming up these stairs.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we've got a few things. I forget how big this base is, man.
Yeah, it is huge.
It's been a while.
It is
this
massive.
Thing. So like over here, there is a ton of space, but maybe not enough. Right, there's quite a bit of space up here, but not a crazy amount. What I'm thinking though is if you hold me back down, over here, there is like a staggering amount of untapped grassland. Yeah. So if we were to build like a new platform that maybe starts on top of this, like here.
Yeah.
To give us like a good, so we don't have to, worry about terrain or anything. If, I think we could build like a massive platform here, right?
Just for iron.
Yeah, like think Facebook, but 3 times bigger, man. That's the kind of platform that we're talking.
That's quite a big platform.
It's a huge platform, man.
That's a very big platform.
Yeah, think about how many subscribers we have and like double it, man. That's like
we're talking like AWS.
Exactly,
here, man.
right? Exactly.
That's a big platform.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just looking at like iron or locations.
Right.
Which one? There's one 308 meters west. And is that the closest one? The problem with it being 308 or 300 meters west is that intersects the base.
Oh. Again, is that the ones you already looked at? Like, we obviously we have a few at the base, but we're tapping into most of the ones at the base, right?
Or maybe. I'm not sure.
Like, we have 4 at the base that we're tapping into.
Okay. My again, so my, like, detector is a bit glitchy.
Are you sure?
Because, initially, earlier, it said that there was
You said
iron...
this before, and I don't think that we...
There was some 100 meters away, right?
Yep.
But it was clearly, like, right next to me.
Okay.
Not 100 meters away. So I'd, like, walk towards where it said it was 100 meters away, and then it would switch direction, like, violently.
I think that's standard?
Like, saying it's 100 meters away?
I think 100 meters is not very far, right?
So if you come over to where I am,
I'm coming.
we can test this out.
Are you over by the copper?
I'm by the train station.
Yeah, the copper. There's copper sheets on that big area, that big empty platform that you're gonna walk me over to. Don't I? Ooh, almost. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
All right, awesome.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
So if you stand where I am and you scan for iron.
Yeah.
does it say that there is some 108 meters, and then if you walk towards it, it just changes direction?
Yep, it'll be right underneath here, all right?
Ah.
There'll be iron ore somewhere around here that we're not getting. But yeah, it does the exact same thing for me, where it pings backwards and forwards. Like I said, I don't think there's any. It might be a permanent, like just a base, a game glitch, but it's not like a network lag specific.
Okay, I see.
Glitch.
So the next question is, which one do we hit?
Oh gosh, I can't get out of here. I don't know which one that one's pinging, by the way. That could be the one that's like, it could be any of these. There might be one under here, I'm not too sure. But either way, even if there is, there'll be ones further away that we can go for, right?
Yeah.
There's power gone again.
There's power again, right. That's slightly problematic.
It is. Oh gosh, what have we added
Weirdly,
today?
right?
We added much. I guess we added like a freight cart, if that increases the train's pull.
We did.
I mean, I guess what we've done is we have probably increased power usage quite a bit because we've turned on the modular frame maker.
Right.
The heavy modular frame maker.
Set things in motion.
Yeah, so now more screws are being made, more plates are being made, more, computers are being made. Like, there's all kinds of things, right, that are being pulled in now.
Yeah, I see.
To the ecosystem. I feel like we should also put, like, once we decide on the final, like, size of this platform, we should put, like, safety barriers up around the edge of it, man. Like,
yeah, because if we fall, like, the surrounding environment size look a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, not only are there, like, gas plants, but there are also rhinos everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah, it's less than ideal.
It's not the one, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the one. Oh, I'm finally out of concrete.
Oh, I've only got 4,000 left, man. Here you go, I'll give you some.
Thanks, man.
Gosh, you can this concrete as far as the eye can see.
It's crazy.
Here you go, man.
Thank you. Beautiful, that'll do. I've actually picked up. I have saturated my inventory.
Nice. Gosh, yeah, this is something, man. I don't think we can kill the guys that stand up. Maybe you can. I'm not too sure. I know you can't get rid of the gas. Oh yeah, this is a bit close over here. I know you can't get rid of like the gas structures. You know, like the ones that are made of rock. But I don't know about the gas plants. Like, I don't know if they kind of stand up and then release gas. They don't always release gas.
Yeah. You reckon we can, like,
ice them?
Saber them? Yeah, maybe.
I'm not too sure. Flipping Nick, look at this, Nick. Look at this.
Oh, Jesus.
It's big, man. It's big.
It's very big.
And we're fairly high up as well. Like, if you look at where the space elevator is, you know, you imagine the space elevator to be pretty high already.
Yeah,
you know,
we're not too far off, are we?
Very
like,
high
what,
up.
halfway, I'd say, easily between the grounds?
Yeah, we're above layer 2.
About.
Like, that factory goes. Oh, no. Oops, almost. That factory goes quite far down. That's the thing, though, is we could, if we wanted to, for certain areas of the factory, add, like, a lower level. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's obviously not completely flat under here, but there are, if we wanted to, we could add certain sections of a lower level to like, augment certain crafts or whatever if we really wanted to, right? Which could be interesting. We could even maybe like, have the train come in on the lower level.
Yeah, and then use verticality.
Yeah, like I'm thinking of having like the train come in. I'd love to, like, if you look over here, there's like a valley. I don't know about you are.
Have a look.
Like, over to the south here.
Yes.
So if we had like the train coming in through that valley, like I think a train track coming through that, you know, would look good on the ground floor, and then have like a station with way too many freight car spots underneath here that all unload just like iron ore or iron ingots up and onto the upper level to be made into plates, swords, screws, etc. that we can then pipe back around. At that point, we could just use conveyor belts, right, to take them over to where they need to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. I think it's going to be great. So we can start working on that going forward, Nick, our new mega project, and also, of course, you know, finding more iron. What I might try and do between streams is I might make some beacons and go and, like, using the map, just go and dot out where all the iron is, so we don't have to keep scanning.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That would be ideal, I think. And at that point, we could set up like a big like train loop potentially that goes from one to the other to the other to the other to the other. You know,
picks them all up.
Yeah, even though it's going to take a long time for the train to complete a complete loop, if we put enough freight carts on it, you know, and we have like
that, it will take care of itself when it unloads.
Exactly,
it'll be worth it.
Right.
If
it's like one freight cart per iron node or whatever, you know, and it just, you know what I mean? If the first one loads into the first cart and the second one loads into the second cart, I'm sure we can make it work.
Yeah.
However,
sounds good.
For now, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the Satisfactory portion of today's stream.